Hello, trading is closed on May 30th, 2017. My last call said I was looking for a large move and thought it would be down. We got the direction right, but the magnitude wrong. Alan Farley has a rule that narrow range days like this tend to be followed by days with large ranges. When you get a repeat of a narrow range day, usually all that happens is you put the inevitable off by a day. So unless we have a narrow range day tomorrow, it should have a good range. As far as the daily pattern is concerned, we look for pretty much a copy of this. We have the high hump in the morning and the re-challenge. Here's your morning hump and your afternoon re-challenge. When this hump is lower than this one, it tends to be negative. That didn't happen. When it didn't happen, it's positive unless we invalidate it by gapping under this low, which we did. We have the opposite today. Here's the morning hump, the middle of the day challenge. That's higher, tends to be positive. When it doesn't close positively, it's a negative sign unless we invalidate things by gapping up and promptly taking out this high. As far as the daily pattern for tomorrow is concerned, if we do gap up, I don't think the daily pattern is going to be all that helpful, even though the times I'm going to mention should still work. Because if we gapped up and took all these out, it should just keep on going up unless it's reversed quite promptly. If we go down, though, I think we'll hit a low at the bottom of the first hour. There should be a recovery attempt, then a drop again. If this low holds, there's a good chance that we have a rally starting around 2:40 Eastern Time, which could be a strong one and take us into the close. If this early low falls, we'll probably drop almost into the close. Well, let's see what the MEJT system called for today. Early on, it said ultimately higher prices would print. Here's the target that printed. It was support. Later on, it said lower prices would print. The W means it's a very weak signal. Here was the target that was hit. There's the white dot. Target was hit. It was support. No new MEJT signals for tomorrow. I have mixed signals for tomorrow. That means most likely we're going to have a gap opening and promptly trade outside the day's range. If not, we should close a little change. I did have a high here, either Thursday, Friday, or today. This was pretty close to my target price, so it's a bit disconcerting that after rejecting all these highs, we can't confirm by promptly taking out this low. It's positive. Tends to mean this move is not real, but it gets invalidated if we gap down, promptly take this out. Here we gapped down, hit a lower low, couldn't undercut these. That's also positive, but it's not positive when you rally all day long, can't take out these highs. So the conflicting signals have the implications I was talking about. Most likely gap outside the range, next most likely close a little change. Well, your DeMark signals are still present. You have your sequential, you have your combo. These indicate markets which are overextended. Now, the longer we piddle around here without capitalizing on this, the less overextended they are. And when these things fail, they fail in a big way. So you really want to see us start down if these will work. Here we're in bar number 13 of the sequential cell. We already have 13 of the combo cell. Again, they're very powerful signals when they work, but if they fail in grand style. So you really want to see some confirmation. Now this was my old count, which I'm giving up on. Elliott wave counting isn't my long suit, but I think that's really not the end of Gray B. It's just too much piddling around at higher highs. I came up with this. I'm not certain that's correct either. If we drop from here, fine, it doesn't break any rules, but it looks kind of funny to me. What I like to see is some kind of Fibonacci relationship between the various waves. It doesn't have to be there, but it can be. It usually is. if we go up, you can get that Fibonacci confluence around 2477 cash. Here's wave brown A. You can set that to 6180. Go up for wave brown C, you get that. You can take this large blue A here, set that at 50%, measure large blue C, get the same thing, and you can take small blue A here and take small blue C equal to A, and they all come at the same thing. That should be, if I did it right, about the same price. So if we go up, that's my target. My timing system has the next date of June 3rd, which is this Saturday, and then a confluence of a number of targets in the middle of the month. So if we go up, that's my target price, and those are my times. I am not convinced we'll go up from here, and if we gap down sharply and take out the early morning low before the day's over, then this high should hold. That's what I'm looking for tomorrow, kind of a decision day, as it were, and by early on I think we're going to have a good clue as to what the decision is going to be, and that's today's call.